What's up, Sportscaster25 here. Today I make my official pick for Super Bowl 44. Now, I originally looked at this game and I thought, well, both offenses are really good, obviously great, the two best offenses in football, but the defenses don't seem to match up to them, so I thought, well, won't both teams just score on every drive? Now, I thought about it that way, but I also thought about the game this way. The Indianapolis Colts have the best quarterback in the NFL today, Peyton Manning. He is the smartest quarterback in the NFL that the NFL has seen in a long time, and he just has the most accurate and precise arm I've ever seen. However, the New Orleans Saints offense and their quarterback, Drew Brees, Drew Brees is not very far behind Peyton Manning in his intelligence or development. Drew Brees has an incredibly strong and accurate arm, and he's shown plenty of awareness in the pocket this season. So then I thought about three things. The first thing was that Dwight Freeney may have a big impact on the Saints passing game. That perhaps because of the Saints' inexperienced offensive line, that Dwight Freeney would be able to put pressure on Drew Brees and make him throw bad passes. However, two more thoughts came up when I thought about that. The first thing was, obviously, Dwight Freeney is injured, which I read that same day, in which I had that thought. So that pretty much eliminates the possibility that he's going to be a significant threat to Drew Brees. Second of all, Drew Brees and this New Orleans Saints offensive line faced the best pass rusher in the NFL in the NFC Championship game. That would be Jared Allen, and they still put up 28 points in regulation and 31 points in regulation plus overtime. So I don't think that Dwight Freeney would be too much of a problem. Then I thought about the Colts' advantage in the running game and the fact that the New Orleans Saints are undersized on defense. But I honestly don't think the running game will play a big role in this game. I think that Peyton Manning will use the running game, but I think that in the end it's going to be the passing game which he resorts to make the big plays. Then the third thing I thought about was I considered the fact that the Colts have a stellar run defense. But to be honest with you, the New Orleans Saints have shown that they're more than capable of winning without a good running game. Reggie Bush ran for 8 yards against the Minnesota Vikings, and like I said, the Saints still put up 28 points in regulation and 31 points in total. So I think that then the question becomes simply who has the more speed and athleticism and the more weapons on offense. I understand that Peyton Manning is the greatest quarterback in the NFL, but the honest answer is this New Orleans Saints have many, many more offensive weapons on offense. Obviously, Marquise Colston, Devery Henderson, Robert Meacham, Lance Moore. They can use Reggie Bush as a passing weapon and as a wide receiver. The Colts, while they do have two good wide receivers in Pierre Garçon and Reggie Wayne, I think that they are both they are both undersized. Both of those players are only 6 feet inches and 0 inches tall. So I think that the advantage that the Saints have in this game, as far as defense and as far as defense, is that they have a very good secondary that I think will be able to play well against the Colts wide receivers, which in turn will make Peyton Manning have to throw better passes than he usually does. So I think that just simply because of the fact that the Saints have more firepower on offense, they'll be able to eat up larger chunks of yardage, strike more quickly, and therefore, if there is a close game at the end, I believe it is the New Orleans Saints that will pull off the last-minute win. So my official pick is the New Orleans Saints for Super Bowl 44. This is Sportscaster25. You can catch my podcast, Inside the Game, on iTunes, and I'll put the link for my live video stream in the video description.